Most countries have implemented strong waste management systems. I couldn't remember the word. That happened to you? Sometimes you can't remember the word. It's a nightmare. Hello and welcome to No Pressure English with Kevin. Today we're going to check out some idioms. So grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and let's get down to business. Today we are going to check out some water idioms. So let's look at our first expression. A drop in the ocean. What does this mean? It means a very small amount compared to the amount needed, or a very insignificant amount compared to the total. Let's check out some examples. I'd love to run a marathon this year, but at the moment I can only make it about 2 kilometers before I'm short of breath and I feel like I'm going to die. This is a drop in the ocean compared to the total marathon. So maybe next year? My friends need 50,000 euros for a down payment on a house. They won a raffle last week with a prize of 100 euros. This was great. 100 euros is always good, but it was only a drop in the ocean compared to the down payment. Big companies are sued very often, especially in America, and I read articles about multi-million-dollar settlements outside of court. These settlements must be a drop in the ocean compared to those companies' annual revenues. Our second idiom is a fish out of water. What does this mean? It means a person who feels uncomfortable or awkward or unhappy when they are in a situation that is unfamiliar, or because they are surrounded by people who are different from them. This is a lovely idiom, so let's check out some examples. I felt like a fish out of water when I moved to Korea and then again when I moved to Italy. I think it's normal to feel like a fish out of water when you move to a new environment or when you are placed in a new situation. Okay, I felt like a fish out of water in my last job. Everyone was very tech savvy, and I was not. I went to a party last weekend and everyone was speaking French there. I felt like a real fish out of water because I couldn't communicate with anyone. But it kind of made me want to learn French. And the wine was great. Our last idiom is a sea change. And this means a complete change or a complete transformation. Let's check out some examples of this advanced idiom. The politicians seemed quite liberal on the campaign trail, but there was a big sea change after the election. They have put forward some very right-wing proposals since then, and that's not too cool. There has been a sea change in attitudes towards the climate crisis over the past 10 to 15 years. Most countries have implemented very rigorous waste management systems with a focus on recycling. This may be a drop in the ocean, or it could be the first step in the right direction. The football team I support had been unable to win the league for 30 years, but there was a sea change in mentality when the current manager arrived, and now they are mentality monsters. Okay guys, I hope you found these idioms useful. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Ciao.